Hi, my name is Courtney and I'm from Katie's Music Studio, and today for this video session we're going to learn a piece of music from the Alfred series. It's in Prep Course for the Young Beginner. It's lesson book level B, and the song we're going to learn is called Anyone for Tic Tac Toe. It's on page 43 of the book. It's in C major. And I'm going to go through different learning techniques and practicing techniques to learn the song. If you don't have a copy of the book, this is a good test for to do hearing tests and kind of practice from memory as well. So let's go through the song and work on it together. To start this video session, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through the song entirely so you can hear how it sounds, and then we'll go through and we'll break the piece up section by section and go over how to practice it and learn it. Once again, this piece is in the key of C major. So what we're going to do for practicing is first we're going to look at learning the right hand melody line, and then we'll look at adding the left hand accompaniment once we have the right hand down. So this piece is in C major. It's in 4/4 time, which means a quarter note, the black note that's all filled in, gets one beat. Now this piece, under the quarter notes beginning of this piece, there's little dots under the note. And what that means is that the notes are to be played staccato, which means that they're played short and quick compared to the regular length. So they'll sound really short and quick and lifted up off the keyboard. So to start the piece, what we're going to do is we start on E above middle C with our third finger here, the middle finger. And we're going to play E, and then we play G. After that is the next note, and we play that with our pinky, our fifth finger. And then we do, for the third note, we're back to E, and then the fifth note, G again with your pinky. And that's the first bar. So let's go over the first bar a couple of times. Once you've repeated the first bar a few times and you feel comfortable and confident with it, we'll move on to the second bar. So once again, the first bar sounds like this. Moving into the second bar, we now go to D. We play D with our second finger. We play it once, second beat again, and then for beats 3 and 4, we hold it. 3, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you just want to practice that second bar a few times, you can do so. So let's go through that 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's add the first bar and second bar together. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's look at the third bar. Again, you're starting on D with your second finger. And this time you're going to go up to G with your fifth finger for beat 2. Beat 3 is back to D with your second finger. And beat 4 of the bar is back up to G with your fifth. So bar 3 sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And once again, we'll go back to the beginning and add that bar in this time. So let's go through bars 1, 2, and 3. So from the beginning. Now let's go to the fourth bar. The fourth bar begins on C on beat 1, which will be played with your thumb. Beat 2, you play the C again. Beat 3 and 4, you play C and hold it. So on beat 3, play C and hold it for beat 4 as well. So bar 4 sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the first top line of the piece. So let's go over that first 4 bars all together. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on to bar 5 of the piece, we start on E for beat 1 with your third finger. The second beat is going to be G with your 5th finger. Back to E for beat 3 with your third. Back to G for beat 4 with your 5th. So it sounds like this. Let's look at bar 6. Bar 6 starts with D on your second finger for beat 1. Beat 2 is going to be your second finger on D again. And beat 3, you're going to push D and hold it for beats 3 and 4. 3, 4. So let's look at bar 6. Let's play it 3 times. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's practice bar 5 and bar 6 together. So let's start at bar 5, which was E with your third finger, and let's practice bar 5 and 6 together 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To bar 7 now. We start with G with your 5th finger. Beat 1. Beat 2 is going to be with your 4th finger and the F. Beat 3 is going to be E with your 3rd finger. And beat 4 is going to be D with your 2nd finger. So again, let's do that 3 times. 2, 3. And again, let's practice from bars 5, 6, and now add 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally, we'll go to bar 8, which is for beat 1. You're going to push C with your thumb, middle C, and you're going to hold it for all 4 beats of the bar. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's play bars 5, 6, 7, and 8 all together, and then we'll play the whole piece with the right hand after that. So starting from bar 5, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's start from the very beginning of the piece and go all the way through to bar 8. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's take a look at the left hand, which adds accompaniment. So to start the piece off, again at bar 1, we play E with our 3rd finger here. In our left hand, we're going to complete, it's starting off on a C major chord. So while we play E with our 3rd finger in our right hand, our left hand is going to be down lower on the keyboard, and we're going to play on the octave below middle C. We're going to put our pinky on that C. And then we're going to play the 5th note of the chord, the triad, as we learned before. We're going to play the 5th note, which is G, with our thumb. So together, it'll all sound like this. And again, all the quarter notes all have little dots underneath, which means staccato, and it's to play it really short and quick. So bar 1 of the piece with your left hand is going to sound like this. Now let's go and look at the second bar. So starting on bar 2, again, beat 1, we start with your second finger on the D, and you play it through beat 1, beat 2, and you push the D and hold it for beats 3 and 4 in your right hand. Your left hand is going to play the G and F together, the 2 white notes together with your thumb and your second finger, your index finger. So while you play D up here, you will play these 2 notes down here at the same time. So beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, and you hold it for beat 4. So bar 2 sounds like this. Go back to the beginning, and let's play bar 1 and bar 2 together. And let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on to bar 3, we're going to keep our left hand on F and G as they were for bar 2, and we're going to play the D as we would in bar 3, and we play that together again for beat 1, and then we finish bar 3 with beat 2 on G, beat 3 on D, and beat 4 on G. So let's play bar 3 3 times through. And last time. Okay, and moving on to bar 4 now. We're going to go back. We start bar 4, beat 1 with C on your thumb. And for your left hand, we're going to keep your thumb on G. And instead of playing the F with your second finger, we're going to play E with your third finger. And again, it's another C major chord. Your third finger is on E, your thumb is on G, and your right hand thumb is on C. And so fourth bar, you'll play beat 1, beat 2, and you'll hold beat 3 and 4. So the fourth bar sounds like this. Once again, one more time. Let's go back to the bar 1 and play bar 1 through 4 all together with your right and left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more time. Now let's look at bar 5, and much like bar 1, bar 5 starts on the C major chord again as well. So we're back to E with our third finger for beat 1, and on beat 1, your left hand is going to be on C, the octave below middle C. Your pinky will be on C, and your thumb will be on G, just like we did at the very first beat of the piece. So beat 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at bar 6, again, just like we did in bar 2, your first beat is going to start with D on your second finger in your right hand, and your left hand, you're going to keep your thumb on G, and your second finger is going to play the F right beside it. So F, G, and D in your right hand all together. So on beat 1, beat 2, and then beat 3, and hold it for 4. So bar 6 sounds like this. Now let's practice bar 5 and bar 6 together. So starting on bar 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's move to bar 7. You're going to keep your thumb and your second finger on the G and the F in your left hand, and your right hand is going to start with the G on beat 1 in your under your pinky. So it's going to sound like this, and then you go to beat 2 with your fourth finger on F, beat 3 with your third finger on E, and beat 2 with your second finger on D. So bar 7 sounds like this, and we'll play it through 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, let's add from bar 5 and play through to bar 7 all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, for bar 8, what we're going to do is we're going to play the C of the C major chord. We're going to play it in your right hand with your thumb, and we're going to hold it for 4 beats. Your left hand, you're going to play beat 2. You're going to play the G with your thumb, and then you're going to play for beat 3, you're going to play C with your pinky and hold it for beats 3 and 4. 3, 4. So all together, bar 8 with your right and left hand is going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure you hold the C with your right hand for all 4 beats. Beat 2 in your left hand, you'll play G really quick for 1 beat. And then for beat 3 and 4, you'll hold the C in your left hand. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's play the full piece from bars 1 to 8 all together, both hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now again, there is a repeat sign at the end of this piece, which means you go back to the beginning and play it through one more time. So from bar 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now actually, for the very last time you play bar 8, you play bars 1 through 8 and then repeat them 1 through 8 again. The very last time you play bar 8, you actually can move down the octave where you would play the G and the C here. You can move it down one more and play it down lower on the very last bar of the piece. So instead of, it would be, and that would be how you would end the piece. And that would be anyone for tic-tac-toe out of the Alfred series book. Again, practice it in short little sections and then add on to it as you go and feel more comfortable with it until eventually you can play the full piece. Take your time, take it slow if you need to, and build up your tempo as you go. But make sure to take it in small sections as you are learning it. Hope this helped. Hope you enjoy playing anyone for tic-tac-toe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.